Yo, what's up? Eusebius here, back at it again with another video, and today we're going to be talking about another story from my stay in the mental hospital. So, why was I in a mental hospital? Well, I've struggled with multiple mental illnesses ranging from anxiety disorders like OCD and intrusive thoughts and along those lines, those anxiety lines, all the way towards psychosis, which is a break from reality. And a break from reality means that you experience things or believe things that aren't based in reality. For example, there was a point in time where I believed I had no toes, and I was frantically ripping through people's bags during lunch, frantically sweating my ass off, wondering where the hell did my toes go, even though obviously I have toes. Why did I say obviously? Obviously I have toes. But an example of things that, of hallucinations would be hearing voices that aren't really there, or seeing things that aren't really there, feeling things that aren't there, smelling things that aren't there, tasting things that aren't there. You get the point. I've struggled with 3 of those. I've struggled with auditory, visual, and occasionally tactile, which is feeling hallucinations, where you feel something touch you, but nothing's actually there. I've had that with spiders. It's sort of a mixture of visual and tactile, where I'll see spiders crawling on me and I'll feel them crawling on me, but I know for a fact that spiders don't have human eyes, so just looking at it, I'm like, yeah, no, that's not real. It feels real, it looks real, I can feel it, I can physically feel it, but I just have to keep reminding myself it's not real. It's just simply not real. But when they're crawling all over you, it's kind of strange. I mean, if you ever run to me in real life and I'm rubbing my body on a wall, which I've been doing a lot recently, just know that it's not because I'm itchy, it's just because there are spiders crawling all over me. But yeah, that's a little bit of a backstory. Anyway, let's get into the story. So this was my first hospital stay, and if you know a little thing about me, my OCD symptoms don't allow me to use the bathroom number 2 without washing my hands, without washing my whole body, in fact, because I feel an overwhelming dirtiness just inherently just from using the bathroom, just from going number 2. So I'll feel that. And in the first mental hospital I stayed in, they didn't allow us to go off and take a shower whenever we wanted. Actually, no, I take that back. We could take a shower whenever we wanted, but we had to be at a certain level, because okay, in the mental hospital there are certain levels of I think they call it acceptance, where you progress to each level by writing an essay and being able to read that essay, present that essay to the rest of the wing. And so I was, majority of the time I was in that first level of acceptance, but near the end I got to the second level acceptance, and that's when I was able to use the shower whenever I wanted. But when I was in the first level, I didn't get to use it whenever I wanted. When it came down to it, I really didn't like the idea of having to write an essay and tell everybody my problems, because it's very strange. Like, I'm not even comfortable doing it online without a mask on. But yeah, when I was in that first level of acceptance, I wasn't allowed to take a shower whenever I wanted, and that really got to me, because I was like, but I need to wash my body, I'm dirty, I'm disgusting, it was just this overwhelming anxiety and fear of body odor and stench and all this kind of stuff, all the way down to affecting my own self-worth. And it was weird, it was really weird. But I was only in there for 7 days, so it wasn't too bad. And I did level up my acceptance, so I got to shower whenever I wanted, as long as it wasn't in the middle of group or in the middle of, I don't know, group means like group therapy, because we have group therapy multiple times a day in a mental hospital. I think that was it for the first mental hospital. For the second one though, it was very, very different. In the second mental hospital, I had to not only wait for every other patient to use the one bathroom, I had to wait from very, very early in the morning, because I was on what is it called? Ativan. I was on Ativan withdrawals, because I have OCD, and so Ativan is like a quick fix that you can take for a short amount of time, but you need to get off of it because it can be addictive. Ativan I was coming off of Ativan, and my sleep schedule was all messed up. So I'd be awake at 4 o'clock in the morning, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'd walk out of my room and be like, Auntie, I gotta use the bathroom. And she's like, okay, what do you have to do in the bathroom? I was like, I gotta shower. Because I just feel so disgusting. The showers weren't even hot, but it was something. It was better than the freezing room that I was kept in. But yeah, in the second hospital, I wasn't able to shower whenever I wanted, and that was kind of odd. There are also times where I would have not just me, but every patient there had to request soap, and I thought that was strange, because the kind of soap that they had in the mental hospital was Johnson and Johnson, which is their non-toxic soap, and so we can't like poison ourselves or kill ourselves with that. But then again, we could rip it open, cut ourselves with it, kill ourselves with it, you know, that kind of stuff. So that's why the nurses kept that kind of stuff away from us, and we had to ask one of the nurses to get soap. One of the bad things about that, though, is a lot of the time patients didn't want to go through the trouble, and they would just rinse their hands even after going number 2. I thought that was disgusting. That's not even bleeding into my OCD. I just think that's straight up disgusting. That's why I always, whenever I had to go number 2 or even number 1, every single time I went and I made sure that I got soap. My roommate, we were eating lunch and he disappeared for like 20 minutes, and when he came back, he was like, I had to go number 2, but there was no soap. And one of the nurses just told him to go take some sanitizer, as if that's good enough. But yeah, that's my whole little spiel about what it's like to be in a mental hospital, and and using the bathroom, the restroom, whatever, in a mental hospital. And I hope this all made sense. I'm a bit scatterbrained right now because yeah, I'm just scatterbrained in general, because I think that's just my natural state. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ohui ho, malama pono.